Hello and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. This is a brand new channel that is kicking off for the month of July, so I thank you for stopping by. This is a reading for the sign of Pisces, which I happen to be a Pisces rising, so I was eager to get to this particular reading myself. And the two decks that I'm using today for this reading is the Legacy of the Divine by Ciro Marchetti, as well as for the Guidance Oracle card at the end, the Art of the Starstream Oracle by Cheryl Yambrak Rose. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, these are general readings, and if you'd like more information, you can also check your rising sign, your sun sign, or your moon sign to see if you can get more details or more clarity about this upcoming month. We are over the hump actually in this new year already, which is hard to believe, but we are well on our way in 2017. So calling on the angels, guides, and spiritual teachers, all that loves and surrounds the sign of Pisces, asking for crystal clear guidance today as we look at the energy coming into this new month. What does the sign of Pisces need to be aware of in this new energy? And I thank you in advance for clarity. Alright, so let's give a couple more shuffles here to the cards, and we'll see what's in store for the month of July. Okay, and that feels good. So let's go ahead and cut them. Thank you in advance for crystal clear clarity. Okay, let's see what we have for Pisces. And let me go ahead and scoot these over a little bit here so we can make sure to get all of the cards in the video. There, that's better. Okay, so for Pisces for July 2017, the overall energy coming up here at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, which is great energy. The page comes in, this is a fiery energy. The page comes in to signify that to add brilliance to whatever ideas we've been incubating, whatever things that we've been preparing to roll out or making preparations for. This page comes in with enthusiasm and this youthful fiery energy to add to what we have going on here. So let's take a look at the rest of the cards and see how this page is adding to the energy a little bit further. So that is the foundational energy for the month of July, coming in with that fiery energy. Now, in the past position, we do have the King of Wands, which is another fiery energy. This King of Wands could signify a fire sign that you may have been dealing with in the past, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The King of Wands is also the leader, the master of the suit of wands. So this king is very prominent and very focused on worldly matters, is what I want to say there. He's very in control, sort of like the Emperor. The Emperor is another very fiery, in control energy, but this is more about your physical surroundings, your job, your occupation, your home, being very much in tune and on top of that area of your life. So that is the past energy coming in for Pisces for the month of July, which is not bad at all. Next up, we have right next to the, was that upside down? I think that was right side up. Okay. In the present position, we have the Knight of Wands, another very fiery energy here. Okay, so this Knight of Wands here is coming in. This is in the present position. The Knight of Wands is about, he moves very quickly. He's generous. He comes through with a lot of strength, is what I want to say here. So in this Knight of Wands position, and also having that right next to the King of Wands in your past position, that tells me, as well as the Page of Wands, is the overall energy, a very fiery, a very passionate month for Pisces going into the month of July. And in this present position, things are moving very quickly. There's a lot of involvement, a lot of passion, a lot of action. So that's how it's showing up in the present position. Now in the future position, we have another Knight coming in, and as you can see here, these horses are representing strength. So the Knight of Coins is also coming in, showing up with the physical element of your journey, of what you're dealing with, letting you know that you have the strength, the courage, the power, as well as the will is what's coming to me. Spirit is wanting you to know that going forward and in the future, you have the will to do everything that is you're passionate about. This new energy, this passionate Page of Wands energies that's overseeing the month of July for you. You have everything that you need to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish there, whatever new venture you've been thinking about, or perhaps you've been thinking of starting to date someone new or venturing out on a new relationship. This Knight energy coming in and this passionate energy, and both Knights coming in. Knights also bring messages, right? They signify the arrival of messages. So there may be messages coming in the month of July, almost certainly to do with what the direction that you're looking to move into there. Okay, again, these are general readings, so I don't try to give you specifically what the energy is pointing towards. My function is to make you aware of what the energy is, and then you apply that energy to the area of your life where you know that's most applicable. So let's go ahead and look at the what to do position. In the what to do position, we do have Major Arcana High Priestess. So this is all about intuitive skills. So, and Pisces is a very intuitive sign. So this is saying to me, and Spirit is saying to you, to rely on your intuition when this movement, these messages that may lead to some sort of movement or some sort of activity or action in your life, rely on your intuition is what you're being advised to do. To trust what comes to you. If you're not one who typically uses your intuition, then this may be a great time for you to begin to do that. What's light for you is right for you. So if it feels light and compelling and peaceful, then that's a very good indication that that's something that you need to be looking into. If it's something that feels heavy and burdensome and problematic, and there's all these unanswered questions that you're fearful about, then that's probably not something that you want to move forward with until you get to a place where you are feeling peaceful and calm about it. So the advice from Spirit for Pisces for the month of July is to rely on your internal instincts, which again, Pisces typically do very well. So let's take a look at the next position, which is the external influences. In the external influence position, we have another fiery energy coming in. This time it's the 10. It's the 10 of Wands. And as you can see in this picture, this guy is really burdened by the sticks that he's carrying on his back. But what always draws me on this is the fact that he's still looking up. Tens are about completion. So whatever burdens have been you've been carrying or holding on to, in the reverse, this is signifying that this is a time, you're coming into a time where your burdens will be lifted. They will feel lighter. So that's what's influencing your external atmosphere coming into the month of July, which is great news. So congratulations, Pisces, that these burdens that you've been carrying will feel lighter. And so you have that light energy. And again, the Page of Wands also signifies this very light, fiery, active energy that's going to be available for Pisces in the month of July. So this external influence here is also confirming that. So the next card that we have is the Five of Wands in the reverse, and this position is coming in your hopes and fears. The Five of Wands in the reverse is very similar to the 10 of Wands in the reverse, in that they are both challenging cards that are now being turned around. So again, this is great news for Pisces coming into the month of July. This Five of Wands upright is about competition. It's about challenging, being around people or circumstances that are constantly challenging either your peace or your sanity or some area of your life. In the reverse, this Five of Wands is really saying that that path is being cleared. Again, with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, talking about the burdens being lifted and the path being cleared for whatever new venture, new passion, new story that you're looking to tell. What story are you writing? Because here, coming up in the month of July, the energy is right for you to move forward with ease and grace, with the release of burdens and the turning around of some of that challenging competitive energy that maybe you've dealt with in the past. In the past position, we did have the King of Wands. We did have this fiery energy coming in. So perhaps this King of Wands presented a challenge for you. Perhaps this challenge showed up in a multitude of ways. But again, in the hopes and fears, what you're hoping for is that this will turn around, that this whole competition, this challenge that you've been dealing with will turn around. And as we can see here with your final outcome card, which is the Three of Cups, which is a celebration card. So this does signify that things are turning around, along with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, signifying completion and the release of burdens. And it's all, if you can see here how these cards are lined up, this is all proceeding from your intuition. The use of your intuition leads to the release of burdens, that it helps you to release those burdens that have been holding you down. And as you do that, you'll begin to see less and less competition, less and less challenges, less and less problem people showing up in your environment. And as a result, there is victory. The Three of Cups is about emotional celebrations, emotional wins, getting to a point where you're able to really focus on the things that you're looking to manifest with a very positive and jubilant attitude. As you can see, this person has some sort of instruments, playing instruments around them. I must say that I am drawn to the background here. Although this background does not look sunny and bright, and the birds aren't flying through chirping, that signifies to me that this victory has come at a price. This celebration has come at a price. You have had to get through the burdensome times. You've had to get through shouldering the weight on your shoulders for in whatever area of your life that you've been doing that. You've had to come through to a point of a 10. 10 is the end of the suit of wands before it goes into the court cards. So you had to get to a place of this 10. You had to get to a place where you were able to turn this competition and this challenging energy around. So these clouds here to me signify that this celebration came at a price, but it's a celebration that is well due, and it's well deserved is the words I want to use. So yes, so that is the Pisces July 2017, again looking very good with the knights coming in on the left here in your present and your future position. The use of your intuition to release some of this energy that will lead to a victory. And again, the Page of Wands also signifying bringing in the energy that you need to be victorious. So let's go ahead and take a look at your guidance card for the month of July. So calling on the angels, guides, teachers, helpers, and Holy Spirit to show us what is the additional guidance for Pisces in the month of July. The additional guidance for Pisces for the month of July. And there we have it. Okay, so the additional guidance card for Pisces is you are not abandoned. Okay? You are not abandoned. All of this energy here signifies a very clear path that leads to your intuition, and from there you're using your intuition. And we know that intuition is not a it comes from higher sources, from higher, it's not coming from a personal sense of anything. It's coming from a higher level of love and light. So here is the reminder that you are not alone in this quest, that you've never been alone, and that everything that you need to move forward, this page energy as well as this Three of Cups energy, is on the table for you for the month of July. So keep that in mind as you move through your affairs in the month. You are not alone, you are protected, and victory is assured. So that's it for Pisces for the month of July. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please like or subscribe, and I will see you again in August. Namaste.